Well, this came out of nowhere. So, we've now got officially licensed plushies for the hit Roblox indie horror game Rainbow Friends. Do y'all remember when I reviewed a bunch of bootleg Rainbow Friend plushies, only to have them duke it out with the Poppy Playtime cast? Ah, those were some good times. Even better, because we've now got premium, officially licensed Rainbow Friend plushies coming at you from Fat Mojo, the company behind all of that indie horror merch you see all over the show. So I actually found these at a store, and it was awesome to see so many of them, and luckily for me, since I found these in a store, I was able to pick up this epic display box. And would you look at how lovely and colourful this box looks. Now, I know I love my whole black and gold packaging and whatnot, but I also love my mix of bright, vibrant stuff in there too. Super colourful box indeed. I'm sure it is very appealing to a specific demographic. You wouldn't really think by looking at these things that these are supposed to be a horror game. Alright, so without further ado, let's start and review these fellows, starting off with, of course, the main character, Blue. And you might be surprised to hear this, but these are actually really high quality. This material is super duper soft, and I know these are simple characters, but the printing is absolutely minimum. Practically non-existent on this guy anyways. Funny thing, because this plushie and the other Rainbow Friend plushies are actually higher quality than a lot of Funko's recent FNAF plushies. So as I was saying, and as you could probably pick up on the camera here, this is super duper soft. And it's got all of the details that Blue would have, and of course he's looking just as dorky as he ever has been. His crown centering sitting on top here looking really nice. It's super duper soft. If you think back to the bootleg one, it wasn't so soft at all. Now I don't have the bootlegs anymore to compare them to these authentic ones, because honestly I did sell them. Because to be totally real with you, I did just buy those fake ones for the purpose of doing those videos. But with these official ones, they're actually so damn nice that I'm honestly probably gonna keep them. He's of course got his like plush type eyes here, one of them being just normal and the other one being all axed out. And of course another signature feature, his big gaping open mouth with the drill, because he's just that dorky. Oh, and of course here's the tags. That's what the tags look like. They're actually pretty plain. I was expecting them to be a lot more colourful, especially when you take a look at what the box ended up doing. But it's alright. I like how it's got the shape of a balloon. So it's really simple. Rainbow Friends blue. And everything else is your usual. Here's a look at the touch tags if you care enough. Yeah, that's all the sort of nerdy stuff I like about my plushies. Keeping those tags intact. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Alright, and up next, as you can see, we've got Green here. And he cannot see. Literally. He's blind. I cannot see! Green here looks a little bit more menacing than Blue does. And looks a little bit more of that kind of, I'm gonna eat your kind of vibe. And yeah, it's pretty awesome as well. I'm loving the way they do these sculpts. They look really neat. And of course, they can't just do the whole rehashing thing. They gotta make them all totally different, because he's got some crazy character designs here in Rainbow Friends. So yeah, this odd thing has no presence of a neck whatsoever, so we just get right into this tube of a head right here. So, pretty wacky character indeed. Of course, just normalizing all that axe stuff going on. I like the addition of the tongue here. It's nice that they include that. Loads and loads of sharp razor teeth. Ooh, what's he gonna do with those? And of course, his mouth wide open. Ah, pretty neat indeed. And then the body here is pretty much spot on as well. Maybe the legs could be a little bit longer, but that's really it. And he's even got little claws, little fingers here on there as well. So again, this is actually a really neat plushie. And of course, here's the tags. It's the exact same, except you've got a different name on here. Now, something I know this is really specific. It's not that big of a deal, considering most people buying these are going to be cutting these tags off. But what would have been pretty nice, especially for me displaying these, is if they changed the colors up for each of the tags. That would have been a really neat touch. Maybe not the exact same color as the character, because that'd look a little too plain. But a color that corresponds well with it. Like, for imagine with green here, maybe we get like a yellow colored tag. Alright, and last but not least, we've got Red. Or Scientist, apparently. Now, I can't lie, this guy here is bloody awesome. This is without question my favorite one from the set. And yes, this is the entire set, by the way. I forgot to mention that. That's the entire set they've come up with. No purple or orange ones for this line. Notice how they have Series 1 on the marketing for it as well. So they probably will do a second wave with orange, purple, and then I'm not sure what else. Maybe different variants, different expressions or something. But anyhow, the Scientist here actually looks super duper good. Really detailed indeed. It's the most detailed of all the characters. So the face here is really basic. It's just a red circle with these big fat eyes plotted on there. But yeah, still pretty awesome. It's exactly what he looks like. He's a very basic character in the face here. But the body is where you get his scientific clothing. And yeah, of course, there's printing on there, like the suit's printed. But I'm glad they made the coat a physical piece. It makes sense that they would do printing because this here is being charged at the exact same price as this here. So you're getting exactly what you pay for. This is the sort of detail you can expect. Even then, though, it is still done really well. You can sort of adjust it mildly, but it is strapped on here. But you can sort of open and close it over like this. It's really, really detailed, funny enough. It actually is really, really nice. I love all the patterns going on with all the pockets and all, and the coat here. And in his suit as well. I like how they have that. So yeah, the presentation of this plush overall is just really, really good. And the tags, same stuff as usual. And scientists, I was always calling them Red. I haven't played this game in ages, so I can't remember. I'm pretty sure his name was just Red. Oh, and then you'll notice if you take all of the plushies out of the box and make a pure mess, yeah, Blue here's inviting you to refill me. Yeah, aye, kids. Don't just be making no rocket in the store, right? Alrighty, and there you have it for the entirety of Series 1 Rainbow Friend plushies. Actually, really, really good stuff indeed. And as a matter of fact, as I was bringing up earlier, there is actually like TV head sort of plushies like they did with the Poppy Playtime ones, mystery plushies. And there's actually an orange one in there, which is super duper interesting. So I really hope they come out with a Series 2 in the normal standard plushies and bring out the remaining characters, because these are surprisingly really, really good. And yeah, mark my words, folks, give it a couple of months and they're going to be coming out with Garten of Ban plushes.
Doctor down his creep, can't lock secrets that I keep. Deny whom are weak, like you, who's enslaved. Manipulate and betrayed, mishandle, misbehave. You should never grave for your surroundings.